Hello YouTube, Reenactor Talk again. This is just going to be a little bit of a update on a previous video where I talked about making some items for around camp and personal items and such. It's basically just these boxes you see here. I'm going to start at the top left. What you use is printer-friendly chipboard, and the labels are just regular paper. This is for blasting caps. These are just prototype models. They don't have anything in them yet. Just so I can practice making them. And you use blasting caps basically to aid setting off charges like composition B, TNT, and whatnot. Moving on, black friction tape. You might remember from one of my other videos that friction tape was actually used a lot by some of the troops to keep their web gear in place on the adjustment tabs, where you slide the what do you call it, the little tab strap. There we go, strap. And they would use this. You can get a roll of modern friction tape from something like Home Depot or Lowe's and just cut it in half. And I don't mean cut it so it looks like a half moon. I mean just cut the circle in two, kind of like you cut a bun or a biscuit or something, you know. And you can put that in there, and it works. Here is a box that I made, unlike the other one that my friend made, for a small field dressing Carlisle bandage. And again, this doesn't have anything in it. These were just primary runs to see if how bad I screwed up. And I didn't screw up too bad on them. Over here we got two M2 ball type ammo boxes. The ball round is just a solid shot. Ball is always denoted by red. Tracers typically were green and yellow. They had a green and yellow stripe. Grenade blanks usually were blue, and so on and so forth. Again, nothing in here, no dividers to put actual rounds in. But these are a lot better than my first two examples, which really sucked. I've been having some trouble with the labels for the ball, or sorry, for the tracer and for the blanks and whatnot, because they've been printed smaller than these do, so I'm gonna have to try and figure that out later. But what you would do, you just get a knife, open that up where you see the seam here. You can put something in it. It works good. Maybe a small wallet. You know, just keep modern things hidden in your impression. That's one of the biggest things, especially with cell phones nowadays. But you probably saw my ditty bag in another video. That's what I use. But these also work to hide stuff, and they also work to give your display a bit more authenticity. Just having these little things like this, it really helps your display. And especially if you're an engineer, you need to get stuff like a box made for blasting caps, for, you know, what have you. You know, blasting caps, explosive boxes, you know, nitrate, comp B, TNT, composition, whatever. If you're an engineer, you kind of need explosives. That's part of your job. And if you can get the rest of the stuff, like a D-handle shovel, even some spare PFP, perforated planking, which was used to make runways. You know, just, you don't have to make a runway, just have a piece, which would be cool to show what it was. You know, just little things like that can actually help your impression a lot. And I mean a lot. People love looking at the small stuff because they can pretty much judge what you're wearing. You know, stuff that they can see, but these little things that you pull out of your pocket or your aid pouch and whatnot, people love looking at those and talking about those very cool little things. Stay tuned for more.